Welcome back to McKillop Life. It is mid-September, so let's do a garden tour. As you can see, the okra is towering above us.
And it's past the halfway point, but it's still producing real good. I look forward to seeing what we get today.
So we have our big silver bowl, and we got our clippers and our step stool because we need that in order to get to the okra. This one. You want to reach in straight in front of you, or is that too far?
Okay, bugs.
Yes. Got blood streaks on my legs now.
What? Get you?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Well, anything else at the moment? Talk to you later. Ah. Fountain.
At least it's something that smells good.
She just loves that, doesn't she?
Do I need to make a bed out of mint for you, Snickers?
Say that again?
I was asking Snickers if I need to make a bed out of mint for her. Whoop. Oh wow,
What one?
there's okra hanging down over here.
We might not have seen. Didn't drop that one.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of big ones today.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a couple of days, I guess.
That's a silly one.
This one?
No, how wide that one is.
Well, there's a weird curlicue one over there somewhere too.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
I can smell it on her.
Mm-hmm.
Smothering it. Thank
Sure. This is our okra harvest for today, and some of these are crazy large.
Hold it up to your hand.
They're supposed to be finger length, not hand length, because a nickname for them is lady fingers. This is not a lady finger, this is huge. So, plenty of okra. We have no more room in this bowl. If you can bring me a Ziploc bag, I want to collect seeds from this basil. You can see the brown. The brown is where the seeds are dry. There's my hand. There we go. So, if I fluff around where the brown is, I should be able to get seeds out of this. And this is the basil I want to save seeds from because I love it. It's bushy and the flowers pretty late in the season, so it just stays edible longer. And here you can see there's dead branches. Those are all leaves that are dead and gone from the okra, and that just happens later in the season. But that is a beautiful sight, considering we thought we weren't going to have a garden at all. And these are all strawberry plants that have given us 0 strawberries this year. But they're happy and growing. Maybe next year they'll give us strawberries. I don't know. And here you can see there's reseeded cilantro growing up. So if I want to get some fresh cilantro, I can. Really, probably should wait until more of the stems are dry, because then it's easier to just pull off the whole stem. Getting a lot of green in there, but there are some black seeds. So all this brown is not the seed. If you shake it, you'll see a little black dot that comes out of it, and that's going to be the seed. But I like this so much, I want to make sure I collect from it. There's no point in buying it again if I have all these seeds. But it's truly amazing. God made things to reproduce in their kind, and just imagine. It's probably what, 6 plants?
It was 4.
Or 4 plants. We have thousands of seeds coming off of it, all trying to make the same plant. So definitely fulfilling their calling. So I got a lot of green in here, but it'll dry out and I'll have black seeds eventually that'll drop out of them. This is mint that our dog Snickers absolutely loves, and she rolls in it, and the whole thing makes the yard smell like mint, which is wonderful. We don't mind that. And then our Roma tomatoes are absolutely loaded. I've been trying to make salsa, and evidently I'm really good at making crazy hot salsa accidentally. I've been trying to actually not pick them because I don't really have a good use for them right now, other than experimenting with salsa. And here, pepper plant has little peppers. These were meant to be small peppers, so that's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. And our cherry tomatoes are happy. You can see it's getting close to the end of the season, although the brown that's on the plant, that it's not doing well. But with an indeterminate tomato, it'll continue to produce until the plant dies. It will not stop producing. Whereas like the Roma tomatoes, once it sets fruit, that's what you're going to get. It's not going to continually add fruit to it until the bitter end. But there are several of these tomatoes that are split, which simply means it got more water than it could, faster than it can grow skin. Just got too much water. And we did get a little bit of a rain shower recently. It was a ½ inch yesterday morning. a couple days ago. If you watch Roots and Refuge, Jess is always talking about pick tomatoes later in the day because they will be drier and sweeter and they're just more dehydrated and concentrated flavor. But plenty of tomatoes for salads. That's what I like using the cherry tomatoes for. One year we unfortunately grew pear tomatoes, which is yellow pear cherry tomatoes. They had absolutely no flavor, but that plant was so prolific. I just had to shrug my shoulders and walk by it because to me it wasn't edible. So it's kind of sad because the plant was doing its best. It's just didn't taste good. So I'm glad to have the red cherry tomatoes back. Oh, I was gonna check this pepper. Been watching this pepper for a while, and it, for the longest time, had a green section, but it's all red now. And from a distance, some of these look really red, but when you get close to them, they're more orange, and so I'll just leave them. And this, you can see all these peppers. These are snacking peppers. And this ginormous thing gives me tiny peppers that we didn't even know about. There's some tomato draping in the middle of it. These are green beans that have surprised us with produce late in the season. I think we have enough now to make a dinner's worth. It just took the longest time to put fruit on.
Probably wasn't helped by the hailstorm.
No.
There's lots of it in there.
But they like to hide.
There's a bunch on the bottom on the other side you missed.
Right here.
Yep.
You get more leaves than green beans. But if you look at these, they don't look like store-bought green beans. They really remind me of peas, but when you bite into them, they really do taste like green beans.
There's one right above eye level up there. Higher.
Yeah.
Just pull back and look. That's what I've got to do.
Hey. You kissing my owies? Ay, 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 but don't know how much longer I can be out here, honey. So, if you look at our potatoes, they're starting to die back, which is usually the sign that they're getting close to being pickable or diggable. So we just need to decide when we're going to do it, and like a week before we want to dig them, turn off the water to these pots, which for us means just plug the holes that have the drippers. And then
Wow, look at that horseradish.
it's a massive leaf. Yes, the horseradish is happy.
Look what blues are coming up.
These are turmeric, so they actually did come up. Just took a really long time to come up. And then we have watermelon, and that's our biggest watermelon back there. And we've never successfully grown watermelon before. So I had to look it up, and it basically said when the tendril going to the melon dies or shrivels, then you pick it. And it's still a very healthy tendril. So I think we're not there yet. Then come over here. But the zinnia patch is looking pretty. It's looking old, but that's just what late summer looks like. But if you look at these are completely full of seeds. And That's all seeds. So I could save those and replant them, or just encourage them to take over more of this area. But that's all seeds. So every single flower will have seeds like that. And they're not done yet. Here's a baby one coming up. I did save some seeds from the Thai basil back there because I just think it's pretty and it tastes good. And I think that was one I bought from the store this year. So hopefully with the seed I won't have to buy it again. But hey, geraniums bounce back, which is pretty and nice. I like seeing that. One stalk flower came back. And then this is an ice plant that popped up in this pot, which I'm fine with. This impatiens looks like it's seen better days. We never did get around to repotting the other pots. And that is a puppy. And we had some pretty roses, but they've done their thing, and every time they are finished I deadhead it, so to encourage it to put more flowers on. You can see all of this is new growth this year, so that Grobes is quite happy. So let's go inside out of the bugs. So here you can see this is the green beans I was talking about. Just waiting for us to get around to having a meal with green beans in it. And then this is the okra from today, and those are all the tomatoes and the one little pepper from today. So we thank you for joining us for this late summer harvest. We are excited that our garden's producing. In fact, our freezer is full of okra, and we're at the point of starting to sneakily give stuff away to other people.
Well, if you would have looked back to see what happened the 1st of June, you'd be as surprised as we are that we got anything out of the garden. We had the tennis ball size hail that beat it back to a pulp, so we were just blessed. So much came back. The only thing we replanted was a little bit of okra, but most of it spring back.
Yep. Well, and the melons. The melons we originally planted died, and I replanted it with some watermelon and that ginger and turmeric and horseradish, and those are obviously doing quite well. So,
well, thanks for joining us. Let us know what's in your garden and how your garden's done for the year.
Yep. Until next time, feel free to like and subscribe.
Have a great day.
Bye.